And what is good, everybody? So welcome to some more Sixers preseason. So right now, this is game 3 of a 4-game preseason series. Season, I should say. The Sixers are going to be on the road at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse in Cleveland, Ohio, to take on the Cleveland Cavaliers, who the Sixers did beat earlier in the preseason at home in Philadelphia. But before we get into it, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you smash that like button. Also, hit that subscribe button, guys. We're new. Let's get some comments here. What up, Steve? Appreciate everybody coming. That's from watching on Facebook or YouTube. I'm good for right now, Steve, when it comes to play-by-play. So let's bring up the scoreboard. There we go. So now, because obviously, let's just got to give a few things. Because that's going to be about a couple minutes so before tip-off. But so far, I mean, like I said, I'm excited to do some more Sixers games this year for you guys. I know this channel has been dry of Sixers content because, basketball, you don't have to wait till towards the winter aspect of the season, especially, and even college basketball too at the same time. But I do feel like whereas, in other sports like football, even with spring football too, with the USFL, which that's going to be coming back as well. Especially for the Philadelphia Stars, going to be taking on the or when they release their schedule in the spring. And that's all pretty well and good though. And another thing to us, I appreciate everybody that's subscribed to the YouTube page though. We're almost towards the 800, so let's hope we can get there. But shout out to the 5 people that's in here. So Cleveland is hosting my Philadelphia 76ers. So far, not a bad start for the Sixers. So far in preseason, they're 2-0 in preseason. Came up with a 1-point victory over the Cavs in Philadelphia. Now we're going to see what Donovan Mitchell, see what he's going to do, especially for the regular season, I should say. But yeah, it's going to be fun though. I would say but shout out to everybody though. So we're gonna get ready for tip off soon. Probably another few minutes or so. But let's see, just kind of fix a few things here. All right, let's get that going. So right now, just trying to get up some banners, make some banners for the titles and stuff like that. So just bear with me. Boom. There we go. But yeah, shout out to the 3. That's here the thing. Oh my goodness, man. But yeah, it's not too bad. Really appreciate everybody coming through. Let me just get the back. Let's see. What do I have here? So yes, we'll be coming up next. Not just a few minutes though. So like I said, I appreciate everybody coming through. Just get it. But yeah, so we are finally going to be doing some more Sixers content. Hopefully, try to get a Sixers show in or two, sometime out of this week or the following week. So no, yeah. Shout out to the four though. So, but before we go any further, I'm going to take a little bit of a break. So I'll be back in about a few minutes. So just don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. All right, so we got the starting lineups. You got Maxey, Harden, D'Anthony Melton actually getting the starts. Harris, and then Tucker. And then for the Cleveland Cavaliers, got Darius Garland, Donovan Mitchell, Karis LeVert, Wade, and Jarrett Allen. So it's going to be very interesting to see what these two lineups can do. But shout out to everybody, though. Shout out to Steve and coming from the YouTube side of things. Shout out to Flourish Adipa coming from the Facebook side of things. So we're going to get ready. It's going to be very interesting, though. So for my expectations, which I'll go talk more tomorrow morning on my morning show, kind of give my little expectations of what I want to see from this team. Kind of give a little bit of a preview of it. It's just that I want to see this team finally get over that hump. You know, I mean, that's something that I want to see this team to really do, because we have to have better talent than what we had the year prior. Yes, sir. Good old Cleveland. Yes, sir, Arco. Appreciate you coming through. The Cleveland Cavaliers and this Philadelphia 76ers. So, going to be fun. It's going to be really fun bringing up, doing some NBA content, because let's be real. I miss streaming NBA, some Sixers games. Wait, look, dude, Eagles games are great. Okay, that makes sense. That's perfect sense. So then we're getting ready for tip-off here. So 8 days and 19 minutes to go for opening night for NBA basketball, which I will be on the call between my Sixers taking on the Celtics. It's been a great training camp, and you can feel the excitement amongst the players. We're getting ready for tip-off here at the Rocket Mortgage Field, and now we got the tip-off. Looks like Garland now taking it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Oh, damn. I completely forgot to change the clock. All right, looks like Wade will get headed off to Mitchell for three. That is short. So Sixer basketball, so it gives me a chance to fix the damn clock. Completely forgot about the clock. So now we got Harden now taking it up here. My hands up to PJ Tucker. Now to Harden. Now back to Tucker. Now Tucker will hands up to Harris. Harris with the three of his own. Can't get the friendly bounce. Rebound goes to Cleveland. And here come the Cavaliers taking the full charge. And that's going to be a foul against Philadelphia. Shout out to the 7, though. Looks like LeVert tried to inbound it. Gives it to Allen. Now to Garland. Now to alley-oop. Good for two. For Jarrett Allen with a two-handed slam. Now 2-0 lead the Cavaliers. 10:55 to go. We got Harris with the ball in his hands. Now hands up to Maxey for three. Down it goes for Tyrese Maxey. No, Steve, it's 10:36 on my end because it's on NBA TV. And that is good. And now we got Maxey. Looks like guarded by Mitchell. Here comes PJ Tucker with the screen. Maxey with the behind the back pass to Tucker. Now to Harden. Harden now gets it to Maxey. Thought about it. 3 steps inside for two. Can't get the friendly roll, and Wade comes up with a rebound. Now we got LeVert. Now to Wade. Open three. Short. Rebound goes to D'Anthony Melton. Now Leeds takes it for the Sixers. Up to the basket. Hands up to Maxey. Open three. Down it goes for Tyrese Maxey. Yo, what up, Ron? What up? Shout out to everybody coming through. So we got Garland. Now hands up to LeVert. LeVert goes around the screen. Now it goes to answer to Wade. He pulls up for two. That cannot fall, but Melton comes up with the rebound. And Harden will take the lead the charge, posting up. Garland to the basket, kicks out to Maxey for 3. Down it goes. That's 9 points for Tyrese Maxey. About 9:13 to go here in the first quarter. We got Garland to Allen. And Allen will draw the foul. That'll be on James Harden.
One thing that Jared does well, he circles when he goes to the basket. That gives that extra space between Tucker and him, and that makes that awful hard to defend.
So it looks like we got 2 free throws coming for the Cleveland Cavaliers. So first free throws of the game so far. And the first is good, so it's a 9-5 lead. Still hold it for the Sixers.
There's a look at D'Anthony. Acquired on draft night from Memphis for the number 23 pick and for Danny Green, and the Sixers front office got high praise for that move.
And 1 of 2 goes Jared Allen. So Maxey now taking the ball up for the Sixers. Now Wade locked on him on the perimeter. Now he gets it to Milton. Now gets it to Harden. Harden to Tucker, cannot finish. It looked like looked like a foul in the back. Wade for 3. That's no good. And rebound goes to Milton, now leading the charge for the Sixers. To the basket he goes. And gets hands up to Tucker. Corner 3. Down it goes for PJ Tucker. And we got a timeout. Cleveland. It's on NBA TV. So Cavaliers will take a timeout. Cavaliers. Now the Sixers now up 7 with 8:25 to go here in the first quarter. So very good start for the Sixers so far with Maxey with 9 of the Sixers 12 points. Obviously with PJ Tucker getting the other 3. So that's 4 threes made by the Sixers offense so far. So looking smooth so far. Cleveland though, a little bit rocky. I mean, any weak interior defense. But yeah, so I mean, so right around the timeout break, it's a 12-5 Sixers lead. But yeah, so you guys don't want to miss out on the upcoming. Make sure you smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, definitely share out the content. Damn, sorry about that. Completely sorry about that. So let's just get this off. So my apologies. My Wi-Fi fucking decided to cut out on me, which that was so fucking stupid. Just bear with me on that. So, okay. There we go. Now, hopefully. All right.
For the first time as teammates last week in Philadelphia. For first times out, AC.
I guess now it's 8:26. My apologies. So we're out of the timeout break.
As opponents last December, the shootout here at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. Darius Garland went for 31 points. Donovan Mitchell 35.
And Cleveland comes out of the timeout break.
There was the final look that just didn't go. And as the Jazz cut it down.
So the last game between these two teams, obviously, Mitchell was on the opposite side with the Utah Jazz. So now it looks like we're going to get inbound. So now we got Garland to lead it off here. Now crossing half court for the Cavs. Now to Mitchell. Now back to Garland. Now Garland on the perimeter, locked on by Tobias Harris. And to Mitchell for three. That's short. And Levert, nice save for the Cavs. So now get a fresh shot clock. Or fresh 14, I should say, for the Cavs. Now to Allen in the paint. And that's going to be a foul against Philadelphia with 7:56 to go here in the first quarter.
Well, John, as you can imagine, all defense talk in that last time. Now, Coach talking about containing the ball so they are not getting penetration. The Sixers getting those easy penetration looks. And right now, the ball is moving the Sixers' way, and they aren't stopping and staring. So that's
now we got Mitchell. Now with the Garland to Allen. Tough shot, can't finish, but D'Anthony, looks like Melton comes up. Here comes Maxey with the ball in his hands. To the basket he goes. And that's good for two by Tyrese Maxey. That is 11 points. So 11 early points for Tyrese Maxey. So now we got Garland. Almost Tucker took that away. And Allen, good for two. Karis LeVert. Now Maxey across from half court, running the point for the Sixers. Now it hands it to Harden. Harden to Tucker at corner three. That is short. And rebound goes to Donovan Mitchell, now leading the charge for the Cavs. And that layup cannot finish, but rebound goes to Harris. And Harden now taking charge. Now hands it up to Maxey, up to the... And that's going to be off the hands of Darius Garland with 6:55 to go.
He's doing a good job of keeping the head up, and that to me is where he has really been good. It's been able to become a distributor as well as a scorer.
So we're getting Evan Mobley onto the floor. And we got a foul on the floor. It looks like that's going against Cleveland. Harris is going to go to the line with 6:51 to go for two free throws.
They have to find out what they have and who they can trust, and that's what they're looking at now. Everybody will get a decent look to see where you fit on the team and the roster.
And the first free throw from Harris is too strong, but it's no good.
Get your tickets to the Cavs home opener against the Washington Wizards. That's Sunday, October 23rd. Tip time at 7 o'clock.
Shout out to the Six, though.
Receive a T-shirt presented by Cleveland Clinic. Visit Cavs.com/tickets for more info.
And 1 and 2.
The Cavaliers open on the road in Toronto.
So 15-7 lead the Sixers over the Cavs. So Garland getting chased down by Melton. And gives it to Wade under the basket. Tough shot. Can't fall. And Allen with the offensive rebound. Can't put it back. And P.J. Tucker comes up with the basketball, and D'Anthony Melton leading the 2-on-2 charge. And we're going to the line for two free throws for D'Anthony Melton.
They have a small unit, and everybody's trying to do their part and rebound, defensive rebound, and so they all are scrapping. They get an opportunity to get on the floor, get a little bit of a arm action there.
Yeah, what up, Salvador? Shout out to you coming through. Appreciate everybody coming through. Make sure you smash that like button. And the first free throw from Milton is no good.
The older brother of Evan Mobley. It's a family affair out there at USC.
Yeah, right.
The Mobleys.
You're right. It's a family affair.
Father and assistant coach.
And the second free throw is good.
As after the free throws, the Sixer lead is 16.
So now it's 16-7 in favor of the Sixers. So we got Garland. No hands up to Mitchell. Back to Garland. Garland almost turns it over. And that's taken away by Tyrese Maxey, and to be a one-on-one fast break. And going to the line for two. Goes Tyrese Maxey.
Sixers are hoping that this guy continues to blossom and does so into a bona fide all-star each and every season.
Well, you can tell by the last game they played what they think of Maxey, because they like to put in feeds on the left side. Is a little Colin tried to save it that time. Maxey gets it, and you know where he's going.
So we had the first free throw from Maxey is good. So now it's a 10-point lead for the Sixers with 6:17 here in the first quarter.
But this year he's in that spot. So if you double team off of Maxey, he's the one that's going to score.
And the second free throw is And both free throws are good. All right. And now we got Garland. Now gets a screen set by Allen. Kicks out to Mitchell. Thought about a three. And that's going to be a reach from behind on Tyrese Maxey.
Have two guards that you have to double team the game plan for. And there's not that many players out there. So the Cavs, if they playing smart, which JB has them set up right,
we got Matisse Thybulle coming onto the floor.
The Cavs a huge advantage, and the big men should have a great year because the lob passes will be there.
And we got Wade to inbound it. That's a 5-second violation, so that's a turnover. So that's another turnover by the Cavaliers. So we got Harden. Now it's a Melton open three. That's in and out. Rebound goes to Allen, and here come the Cavaliers. And that's an offensive foul on Cleveland. And that's going to be against Donovan Mitchell. And that's going to be his, I think, first or second personal.
Dig in and make it happen. At that time, Mitchell tried to force his way in there. And again, they get a little frustrated because it's not going smooth right now.
So we got Harden on slow to crossing half court. Now gets a screen. And Harden step back three. And that's going to be a 3 free throws for James Harden.
That was his step back, 2-step shot, and just to put your hand up and not go forward. See, going forward is what he's looking for. And, so what you want to do is go straight up, and at his size, he can go straight up until it causes him to shoot the ball harder than he wants to.
And the first free throw is good, so that's 19-7 Sixers. I'm doing great, Rod. I'm doing great. Appreciate everybody coming through, though. And the second free throw is good. So 20-7 in favor of the Sixers. 5:36 to go here in the first quarter.
Just be ready. Just be ready. But Joel Walter put out all the stops last night.
And free throw number 3 is down good. Now looks like we got Mobley. Now hands it off to Garland. So that's Mitchell. Mitchell locked on by Matisse Thybulle. Now to Garland. Garland locked on by Melton on the perimeter to the basket. He goes, kicks it out, and that's taken away by Matisse Thybulle. And Harden now taking it at half court. Harden. That's another Sixer turnover. And it looks like we get another turnover by the Cleveland Cavaliers with 5:04 here in the first quarter. So let's see. And we got Harden. Now to Thybulle for 3. That just completely misses everything. And then we got Mitchell. It looks like Karis LeVert, I think. Back to Mitchell. Now to Garland. Garland now to Allen. Back to Garland. Garland hesitates, and he's going to draw the contact, go to the line for 2. Goes Darius Garland.
And they all are trying to protect the paint. So everybody is almost playing like a zone. So it's the second pass that's going to get you the shot.
So 2 free throws coming for Darius Garland. And the first is good. So 21-8.
Yes, they have. I mean, he's grown every year. The shot he took last year was unbelievable. Everybody in the league was a
Shout out to the 7. So 21-8 still in favor of the Sixers. And the second free throw is good. good. So both free throws are good from Garland. And now we got Melton. They'll take it up for the Sixers with 4:33 to go. Harden steps in three. Down it goes for James Harden. And now it's a 24-9 Sixer lead, under 4.5 to go here in the first quarter. And Garland locked it, looks like on Paul Reed now comes onto the floor, or Charles Bassey. Pump fakes. And Thibault gets a hand on it, but knocks out Mobley for three. That is too strong, but rebound goes to Garland. That's by number 35, and that is good for two. By Stefano Isaac Okoro. All right, so we got Harden. Nice kick out to Thibault for three. That's completely misses. Then we got Garland now taking it up for the Cavs. And Garland to the basket. And Allen can't slam it home and gets blocked up by Paul Reed. And here come the Sixers relaying the charge. Harden to the basket, and that turns it over. And Allen, good for two. And Harris for open shot. That's no good. Now rebound goes to Garland, and here come the Cavs. Now crossing, getting into the half-court set. Here comes Garland up to the basket. Floater. Down it goes for Darius Garland. 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Under 3 minutes to go. 24-15 in favor of, still in favor of the Sixers. Melton with the floater of his own. Down it goes for DeAnthony Melton. It's back to 11. Goes to Philadelphia 76ers. Under about over 2.5 to go. We got Garland trying to direct traffic. Gets a screen. Now looks like we locked on by Paul Reed on the outside. And Garland open three. That is no good. And that's going to be out of bounds, still in favor of the Cleveland basketball. And we got a timeout here at 2:21 to go here in the first quarter. So not a bad start. And, well, not only nitpicking is that the Sixers are kind of got to keep their foot on the gas pedal. Thibault's got to stay away from the three-point line because the dude cannot make threes to save his life. That's my kind of a nitpick, but so far it's been, Sixers been shooting the ball pretty decently. If I'm going to be completely honest, in my honest opinion. Just because I feel like, where this team, I think they might even turn a quarter, but I know it's early to say, but I really hope this team can really turn this corner and actually finally get over the hump, because the last, let's say, 4 out of the 5 years, we were the top 5. We were the top 5 in the Eastern Conference, and either lost in the first or the second round. Like something like it's very frustrating because we run, and I said this too. For those who have not seen my other Sixers streams from last year, we have not won a title since 1983. So it's been quite a long time for the Sixers to not win a title. And next year, if this upcoming new year coming up, it'll probably mark 4 decades since our last title win. But yeah, so that's kind of where I'll say it with that, in my honest opinion, anyways. But shout out to everybody coming through though. At the same time. All right. So now it's 26-15. Still Sixers holding still holding 11 over the Cleveland Cavaliers. Just gotta do a few things really quick. No, surprisingly, Harden has that one turnover is only with the one mistake, but he's been shooting the ball pretty well and doing a lot of good facilitating. And Max is pretty much the lead scorer on this so far in this team. So far to really start out this game. But like you said, it's not just Harden, but I think another guy I think needs to get a lot of work on, especially with his good old Serena Winters. God, I haven't seen her face. Good old Serena Winters used to be cover the Sixers about 3 or 4 years ago. But yeah, shout out to the 5 that's in the building.
This guy wants to be an all-star. This guy has an agenda, and you didn't see it last year in them, which I thought was striking. Just it jumped off the map for me to see it, and then you see it now. Like they just JB, their staff, they've done an amazing job.
Looks like we got Mitchell with the ball in his hands, and Mitchell try to direct some traffic here. With 2:10 here, and we get a foul on the floor with 2:11 here in the first quarter.
A great observation because that's exactly what JB is built here. And all the good players that come in, like Donovan, they all buy into it. And God knows how important that is, especially over.
So the season series, so we have to play them 3 times in the regular season. So we're going to wait and see how this all turns out to be. We got 2 free throws coming for Cleveland. And the first free throw is good. Well, looks like
last year we're late in the season. All were tightly
so you've got number
contested,
16.
all the 76ers.
Right, exactly. The Cavs took it to the wire every game. Now you see.
And the second free throw for Cleveland is good. So 26-17. And now Maxey with the ball in his hands. 2:09 to go. And nice bounce pass to that's okay. Milton Harris open 3. Good look. Can't get that to fall. So now we got Mitchell now taking it up here for the Cavaliers. For hands up to 16. And it looks like we're getting to Mobley with a floater of his own. And we get a foul on the floor with 1:47 to go. That's going to be another foul on Maxey.
Size advantage inside. As they keep trying to get inside, they have to continue to attack because the Cavs size will take over.
Maxey is 6'2", was hanging on.
So the first free throw is good. So that's 26-18. It looks like we got Robin Lopez on the floor. It looks like we get Wade back on the floor as well for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Mouse off the screen.
Dean Wade re-enters.
And 1 and 2. And rebound goes to Milton. Now Maxey take it up here with the minute 43, I should say. And we get Wade locked on him. Now gets a screen. Maxey pulls up for 2. That is short. Rebound goes to Donovan Mitchell. Now here come the Cavs. And Mitchell goes around and will draw the contact and go in the line for 2.
That's one thing about Mitchell. When he gets going downhill, it's tough to stop him. And then you have to reach Claude like he's going downhill. Nice little scoop through move there. And they just try to tackle him. That's about all you can stop. That's the only way to stop him.
Manny Wolster around 5 was second team all
and the first free throw for Mitchell
the last 2 seasons.
is short, so it's no good.
Mitchell leaves his first free throw short. He was asked what the biggest thing that stood out about camp. He said it's the intensity. JB has set the tone early, and this is the most difficult camp I've been a part of.
Right, and that is a good sign. I like that because.
And 0 for 2 goes Mitchell from the free throw line. Now we got Milton. And a nice block by Lopez on Paul Reed, and here come the Cavs. What's it? Osman cannot find that 3. The rebound goes to Thibault, and here comes Maxey with the ball in his hands. Now to Milton. And nice short floater, and down it goes. So 55 seconds to go here in the first. It's a 10-point game. So we got Niang now to come on to lock on the Donovan Mitchell. And Mitchell tries to direct traffic. Here comes Maxey. Try to double team to Osman for that floater. Gets the friendly bounce, and that is good for 2.
moved in position straight to the hoop.
So we got 30 seconds here. Maxey to the basket. And Maxey will go to the line for 2 free throws.
Attack the hoop.
Robin Lopez on the defensive end.
So 29.4 to go here in the first quarter.
Drop step to keep his body in position to make the block.
He's in his 15th season with his 9th NBA team. Was a member of the Magic last year. Didn't play a lot of games. The youth movement taking place down there. Jamal Mosley went with a lot of the young guys.
And the first free throw is good by Maxey, so it's a 9. Back.
Should be relatively fresh coming
So Robin Lopez played now 19 and 14 seasons, was a 15th pick in the 2008 NBA draft, has 1 20-point and 20 rebound game, and that was with the Knicks. And back on March 6, 2016.
His twin brother Brooke went 10th overall in that 08 draft, in which he went 15th.
And perfect from the line goes Maxey. So 25 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Mitchell with tough defense, and that's gonna be off the foot. Looks like off the foot of Lopez. At least with 19 seconds to go here in the game. So now we got 18 seconds. So Maxey try to slow things down with 13 seconds to go here in the first. And Maxey, a 3 from Harris. Down it goes. So Thibault with a 3.
Steals the inbounds pass.
And that's going to end it here in the first quarter. So the Sixers put up 33 in the first quarter. Going to the second we go. So Cavaliers down 13 going into the second. But yeah, so 7 days till as well. As I appreciate everybody coming through, though. Shout out to everybody that's coming into the building. Yeah, so 7 days till the opening night, so that's going to be fun. All right. All right. So just bear with me here. Like I said, I appreciate everybody coming through. Yeah, about damn time. It was a touch 3 though. The fact that he had a hand in his face and somehow defied all logic, it goes in. So, which is great. But yeah. But so far though, I mean, despite that some like weird fouls and whatnot, but I mean, I do feel like the Sixers actually are playing some pretty good basketball. But like I said too, not just kind of get this out of the way though. I'm excited to call a lot of Sixers games this year. Kind of like what I did last year, which is great, really great to see. Yeah, I mean, it's really, I don't even know what else to say, other than the fact that now we're down going into the second quarter. That's 15, man. So Maxey's already got 15 first quarter points already for the Sixers. So pretty much the leading scorer. All right. So now we got Maxey leading the charge here in the second quarter. Now hands off to Reed. Now looks like kind of gets a hand. And Reed. Now hands off to looks like Milton goes around the baseline. And then we get a foul on the floor. Let me sync up the game clock with 11:37 to go here. And that's his first personal on Donovan Mitchell. Yeah, it looks like a reach. Yep, was a reach in. And Maxey now to Yang for three. That is too strong. The rebound goes to Jarrett Allen. Now Allen's taking on taking it up for the Cavaliers. And Green, oh, nice pick by the Sixers defense. Here comes Maxey on the pass. Tough shot, cannot fall. Looking for a foul call. Was not going to get it. And we got Garland. Now gets the screen by Allen. Here comes Garland to the basket. And that is good for two by Darius Garland to the lob to Jarrett Allen for two. 10:52 to go here in the second quarter. And that is good. So now it's 35-22. Still lead the Sixers. And we get a foul on the floor with 10:39 to go.
Look how many people trying to guard it. Four. And that pass is there every time.
You mentioned JB wasn't thrilled about the transition defense in preseason game number 1.
So we got 10:38 to go. Garland with the ball in his hands. To the basket he goes. Got it. Good for two on a scoop and score by Darius Garland. And Milton. And that's going to be out of bounds. Still Sixers basketball. Off the hands of Caris LeVert.
Getting a nice little penetration from the top. Again, Allen makes it work because he veers out. So now that's longer position for them to get there. He made the wrong decision to try and
that's no. Oh, apparently that three is good. So House with the three of his own. So now 38-24. And good defense by Paul Reed on Jarrett Allen. With 10 minutes even to go here in the second quarter before we reach and try to get a handoff. Tough. And 20-foot shot by Allen. That is good. And yank back to Maxey. Maxey now to George Niang. Niang to Daniel House Jr. Kicks it back to Niang for three. That's no good. Paul Reed with a nice offensive rebound. And puts it back up. King gets the tip in. Good for two by Paul Reed. Or so that's Shake Milton with the tip in. With 9:20 to go here in the second quarter, the Sixers up 40-26. And Caris LeVert, no good from three, but Wade comes up with the offensive rebound to Allen for two. That is no good. Now House comes up with the rebound. Now Maxey taking it up here for the Sixers, gets the screen, goes to the basket, kicks it out, and that's going to be, looks like, off the hand. And off the hands of Paul Reed. All right, so now we got, looks like, LeVert, tight defense by Maxey. Now draws a double team. Now to Wade. And get blocked from behind by Paul Reed. And we got Shake Milton. Kicks out to Reed. Thought about a three. Reed to the basket. He goes pump. And Nice kicks it out to Niang. And that's going to be out of bounds. Goes to Cleveland. 8:27 to go.
Did not go for the up fakes. And that really caused a lot of problems for the offensive player. Inside, gets hit on the arm, no call.
All right, so now you got Garland now taking it up for the Cavs. Now hands up to Allen. Looks like to LeVert, to Wade. LeVay to the basket, and is going to draw the contact, going to the line to complete the three-point play.
Then he finally got one to go in. Missed about 2 or 3 of his best shots tonight, but he finally put it on the floor, takes it to the hoop, gets foul opportunity for a three-point play.
Signed a multi-year extension just days before the start of camp. Looking there to the Raptors. So finally,
With 8:10 to go here in the second quarter. And the three-point play is good. So 40-29. Now we got Harden against the inbound from Niang. Tries to direct traffic here from getting ready to cross that court. Now hands up to Reed. Reed. Hands up to Niang. Back to Reed. And underhand layup good for 2 by Paul Reed. Now looks like we got Garland now taking running the point here. Looks like Daniel House is on him. And Paul Reed will commit the foul with 7:40.
Well, in talking about D. Wade just now, maybe it told me that his attitude, no matter where he was at any point in his career since JV, has never wavered. That he's always believed in himself as a player, his work ethic, always prepared, his consistency as well. And that goes.
We got 7:40 to go. Now inbounds it to Wade. And Wade locked up by Niang. Now hands up, looks like to Okoro. Now out to Allen. Allen, tough shot, long 2. That's no good. Rebound goes to Okoro. And Okoro cannot get that shot to fall, and that's going to be no good. And here come the Sixers. And we got Harden. Goes to the basket. Step, 2-step. Nope, that's no good. Rebound goes. Well, that's 7 boards for Allen. Here comes Garland to the basket. No good. And rebound comes up with Shake Milton. Milton drives to the basket, and that's going to get knocked out of bounds. So we're getting ready to go to commercial break. So it's a 13-point lead with 6:50 to go here in the game, here in the first half. But yeah, shout out to the people that's in here, though. Yeah, so far, I mean, some shots should be made by the Sixers. Don't get me wrong, though. But, yeah. Yeah. What damn. Mm-hmm. But yeah, shout out to the 4, though. Appreciate everybody coming through. There's some more NBA preseason, but like I said, I'm excited for those who are going to be excited for opening night. For Sixers basketball, I will be live again when they take on the Celtics at the TD Garden. So it'll be fun to really watch and call at the same time. But yeah, man, that too. And also, I'm going to have some good stuff to talk about on the morning show, so you guys don't want to miss that. Make sure you smash that like button, hit that subscribe if you guys are new. Make sure that ring that notification bell so you guys will not miss any new uploads or new live streams. Or in this case, make sure you pop every now and again at the same time. So key tip-off, so 7:30 Sixers and Celtics, and they got the Lakers and Warriors at 10 o'clock. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun this year to really call the Sixers games this year. All right. So right now, looks like they're kind of talking.
20 shots and you take 5 shots. Are you going to shut up, keep working hard, sacrifice will be the word in this locker room? Because we
Yeah, so get some words on what leadership is for the, especially to the Cavs room. Ricky Rubio, unfortunately, dealt with the torn ACL last year. And looks like we're going to have Milton inbound it here. And 5-second violation on Philadelphia. Yeah, we got Garland. I'll take it up here for the Cavs. We got Daniel House Jr. right on the top of him. Now gets it to Wade. Now locked on by Harris. Now gets it to Levert. Now to Allen. And that is good for 2 by Jarrett Allen. So 42-31. 6.5 to go here in the second quarter. Now here come now we got Milton. Now hands up to Harden. Now to Harris. Harris with Allen will drive to the basket, kicks out to House. House down to Harden. You got 5 seconds on the shot clock to House. Open 3. Down it goes for Daniel House Jr. With 6:05 to go here in this. And Harden will commit the foul, and that's going to be two free throws for Karis LeVert.
Enjoy the fruits of his labor, but a good pass, a nice little pass and cut. And then to the basket goes Levert. But that is where he's going to really, I think, excel is the catch and quick movements because he has a lot of that. He has good size and good quickness.
And the first free throw is good. So 45-32, 6:02 to go here.
Find the best selection of official Cavs merchandise and more at Cavs.com/shop. Levert said he altered his workouts and his diet.
And 1-2, and Harden comes up with the rebounds. So here we go. 6 minutes to go before the first half comes to a close. We got Maxey. Now gets it to Harris. Now Harris with Wade on top of him. Now to Tucker. Now Tucker to get to the Harden. Harden will pull up for 3. That is short, but rebound. That's knocked into Harden's hands. So getting a fresh 14 for the Sixers. So we got Harden on Darius Garland. Step back 3. That is too strong, but rebound goes to Wade. Now we got Garland. We'll say we got Karis LeVert to the basket. Tough floater, and that is good for 2. And that is good for 2 by Tyrese Maxey. Oh, sorry, that's Daniel House, but 8 points already. And Mitchell to the basket, and we'll draw for contact with 4:58 to go.
There's a look at how 7-year man out of Texas A&M as Levert the crossover move on Harris uses his body, quotes and scores, but he's checking with Serena.
Well, John, when I asked Harris about what he worked on the most,
Shout out to the 6, though, that's coming into the building. Shout out to the 2 that's coming from the Twitch side of things. But the first free throw is no good by Karis LeVert.
told me that he actually cut sugar out of his diet for most of the summer, which helped his energy levels a ton. He now says he's just keto friendly, though, more than strictly keto, just because he loves pasta. That was one of the hardest things to cut out of his diet. But look, you can see it out there in training camp. All the coaches comment on it, and so did the players.
And no, both free throws are no good for Donovan Mitchell. And looks like we got him line up a whistle on the floor.
Going up over the top. Sixers a little bit too aggressive. Cavs get another shot.
So I get a redo. And that is good. So 47-35. So Tucker will now get it back to Maxey with 4:55 to go here in the first quarter. So 4:50 to go. Maxey. Now to Tucker. Back to Maxey. Now to Harden. Harden now will draw the get to Maxey. Maxey will cross over to the basket, kicks out to Tucker. He thought about a three. Tucker to the basket with a floater of his own, cannot finish. And Jared Allen comes up with his another rebound for Jared Allen. And we got Garland. Now to LeVert, open three. Down it goes for Karis LeVert. So under 4:20 to go here in the second quarter. So Sixers are 6 for 17 from before this quarter compared to the 7 for 13. Melton for three. Man, that is easy money for DeAnthony Melton. So about 4 minutes to go. That's it. Now so back to an 11-point lead for the Sixers here in the first half. Now Garland drawing looking to draw the top team, step back three. Down it goes for Darius Garland. I mean, that kid's rent. I mean, thank God. I think I picked him up in fantasy basketball to start the year. So I can't wait. And Harden to Tucker to Maxey on the baseline. Oh man, reverse layup, good for two, but so Maxey. Nice alley-oop for two. It was to Donovan Mitchell. We got 3:21 here. And now we got Maxey trying to direct traffic at the top of the key. Now it gets a screen from Harris. Maxey set back two. Nice offensive board by Melton, and that's good for two. So nice putback by Anthony Melton. Now it's increased it to to a 10-point lead. And hopefully that changes this year.
Why do you think he brought PJ and Harold in? Because he knows those two guys will be on the
and Al's going to be fouled on the floor about 2:40, and we're going to take a timeout break. So it's a 10-point lead. Sixers still holding a lead. Hey, cheers, Steve. Welcome, man. Long time no. Nope, now it's 2:37. My apologies. So I actually just fixed that. Bada bing, bada boom. There we go. But yeah, appreciate everybody coming through, though. Shout out to everybody that's been subscribed to the YouTube page. So right now on the road to 1K, though. Shout out to everybody. But so far, though, from what I've seen so far in it's almost a quarter, almost 2 quarters worth of play. It's been good shooting on both sides. So good shooting on both sides. Both has some sloppy turnovers, but I think that can be cleaned up in the second half. But I think overall, though, I think this is a good for me. I would say evaluation for to look at how the Sixers are going to look, especially going into a hostile territory in Boston, Massachusetts, to take on the Celtics on opening night. So which I'll be on the call live on my channel and the Spotlight Sports streams as well. So you guys don't want to miss that as well. But yeah, so but yeah. All right. Shout out to the 6, though. Shout out to the 4 from the YouTube page, 1 from Facebook, 1 from Twitch. Greatly appreciate it for those who are coming over as well. At the same time. Yes, so it's going to be fun. I think probably after the all right. So other scores are down 48-53. Another breaking dunks for Donovan Mitchell. Shout out to the 7. Shout out to the 7 that's in the building. Now 2:37 is a 10-point game between the Sixers and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Honestly, I would say this too. It's good to see him to get Mitchell out of Utah because that team wasn't doing anything to help him. And the first free throw is good, so now it's a 9-point game.
Yes, then Cavalier Larry Nance. Larry settling in nicely in his new home down on the Bayou. The Pelicans team looks pretty good this season.
And that is good. Now it's back to an 8-point lead.
It's an 8-point game. The Cavaliers have been much cleaner with the basketball.
And we got Maxey now taking it up for the Sixers here. Walked on by Darius by Coro. Gets it to Harden, back to Maxey to the basket. And gets blocked up on top by Jared Allen. And Coro. And cannot finish. And so Sixers caught a break there. And looks like Melton drives to the basket and gets blocked from behind, gets his own miss, gets it to Tucker open. Now Melton. What a rejection from behind. And Caris LeVert, and that's good for 2. Now it's a 6-point lead with under 2 to play.
Cavaliers after a pedestrian first quarter have turned it up.
And looks like we got Harden to Melton. Back to Harden. Harden locked by Wade, locked on Harden. He will drive. Kicks it to Tucker. Open 3 from the corner. Down it goes for PJ Tucker. So 56-47 with under a minute and a half to go. And now we got Okoro. Tough shot from Mitchell. Cannot make the 3, but rebound goes to Harden. And Harden now taking it up for the Sixers here. And gets a nice screen by PJ Tucker. And backs it up because trying to find an opening step back 3. Down it goes for James Harden. So 59-47 still lead the Sixers. And it looks like LeVert for 3. That is short. And rebound goes to Harris, who takes it up himself. And to the basket he goes. Yes, sir. Down it goes for Tobias Harris. So 33 seconds to go here in the game. And that's no good. Wade for 3. Down it goes.
That's how you get camaraderie going, because once you give a guy a good shot like that, he has to knock it down. Now the team starts to get a feel.
So now we got Harden already directing traffic here.
That's all you need to get it going.
Donovan Mitchell more than just a scorer.
And we get a foul on the floor with 7.3 to go.
Mitchell also can do this on the defensive end.
Yes, coming in from the weak side. The defender didn't see him behind him, and he's up. Ooh, get that weak stuff out of here.
Harden to the basket. And that is no good. And we're going to halftime. So the first half comes to a close with the 61-50 lead over the Cavaliers. So Max with 17 points, 5 11 for shooting, with 1 assist. Harden 9 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. You got Hal Shooter, who has 8 points and 2 rebounds. Melton 7 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. PJ Tucker 6 points, 1 board, 1 rebound, and 1 assist for the Sixers so far to end the first half. So for those who are new to my play-by-plays, I am going to take my own like halftime break. So still don't stick around if you want to. But we're going to it's going to get interesting. All right, so we're back from halftime. So now we got Garland. I'm taking it up here for the. Oh, let me get this banner off the screen. Damn. And we got Levert. Tub 2. Down it goes for Karis Levert.
He's starting to feel it now. You can see it. He's starting to see how he can fit his game into what the Cavaliers want.
So we got Harden. Harden with a step back 3 on Allen. Short. The rebound goes to Wade. Now Wade taking up for the Cavaliers here. It's down to a 9-point lead. Now hands off to Levert. Now to Wade in the paint. Good for 2. Now it's down to 7. So now we got Maxey. Get the comments here. Maxey with the 3 of his. Oh, that is short. And Levert to Allen. And Tobias will commit the foul on Jared Allen.
They are doing a good job of attacking from the perimeter and inside. The spacing is perfect. Nobody is crowding around like they do in the 5th and 6th grade. Everybody running to the ball. Everybody staying away from the ball and giving everybody an opportunity to play inside.
And the first free throw is good. It gets the friendly bounce. Now trim it to 6. Goes to Cleveland Cavaliers.
Yes, they did. Being able to hit from the outside and then use our inside game.
Both free throws are good by Allen. So Tucker is going to inbound it to Harden with 10:17 to go. Now here comes the Sixers. Now Harden with the handoff to Maxey. Maxey will sprint up. Now it's a nice bounce pass to Harris in the corner for 3, and down it goes for Tobias Harris.
The Sixers have drilled 11 threes here tonight. The Cavaliers, but 3.
But that's the difference in the ball game now. The 3 points.
So under 10 minutes to play. So we got Garland on Maxey. Now gets the screen. Now switches up on the PJ Tucker. Levert for 3. That is too strong. A rebound comes with D'Anthony Melton. Now leading the charge for the Sixers. And cannot get that shot to fall. Wade to the basket. Kicks it out to Levert. And Levert. And Maxey will take the charge with 9:29 to go here in the third quarter. And then we're getting Isaiah Mobley now onto the floor.
Gingerly walks off the floor. Let's take a look at the call. Whoa. Not a lot of contact there out of Wade. Maxey was fading before Wade even got there, and then got here, and then he twisted his ankle. Maxey fires a 3.
And 3 is no good. And here come the Cavs. So rebound goes to Darius Garland. And that's going to be foul on PJ Tucker.
Isaiah Mobley has replaced the injured Wade. Tucker picks up the personal. That's 3 on PJ.
So that's first of the quarter, but 3rd overall for PJ Tucker.
Early in the 3rd quarter.
The shout out to the 5, though, that's in the building, though.
Cavs have 2 more preseason games remaining. They're here again on Wednesday. They host the Hawks and in Orlando on Friday. Catch all the games right here. We'll be with you.
And Levert's going to inbound it for Cleveland. Now gets it to Mitchell.
2 games are on Valley Sports straight legs.
Spin, shoots. That is short. Allen with another rebound. And kicks it to Mitchell. Mitchell is out to Levert.
On the offensive glass.
Levert to 2. Down it goes. I'm sorry, that's for Darius Garland. Harris deep 3. Down it goes for Tobias Harris.
Of this 3rd quarter. Notice the Cavs have planned out the rest of this season to correspond nicely with the Guardians.
So 67-58. So over 8.5 to go.
Their series tomorrow.
So now we got Levert locked on Harden. Harden on Levert. Cannot finish. And we get a foul from behind with 8:31 to go.
Jared Allen once again.
Yes.
Fever vigorously working here tonight.
Moving by the balls in the air. All good rebounders move with the balls and by the balls in the air, and then Garland stops on a dime and lights him up.
So we got the first street though for Garland or for Karis LeVert, and the first one down it goes, 67-59.
And Thursday, Beaver Cortez. Saturday, back here, Tristan McKenzie will face Severino.
What would tell you
Can't wait.
after that ninth inning, man, each pitch, each thing, I was so nervous, man. I was sitting there, I walked away, I came
And 1-2 for LeVert. So here comes Harden in the offense. Under 8.5 to go, Harden. That gets screened by Tucker. Now to Tucker in the corner. And hands up to Harden. Harden gets knocked out of his hands, and that's going to be out of bounds. Still Sixers basketball with 8:19 to go here in the third. I fix the damn game clock here on my other computer. And tough shot. That's no good. Mobley comes up with a rebound. Now we got Mitchell. They'll take it up for the Cavs. And LeVert to the basket. And the finger roll is good. Now it's down to 6. What is going on with these defense today? The interior defense is not there. Now we got Harden. Now gets a screen to Maxey. Now to Harris. Now to Melton. Nice to Maxey. Step back two. Down it goes for Tyrese Maxey. That's a 19 points for Tyrese Maxey. So 69-61 in favor of the Sixers. Under 7.5 to go. Allen cannot get that finish to fall, and rebound goes to Harris. He sprints up the court. Now hands off to Melton. Nice, and that's going to be a kick ball against Cleveland.
Maxey looks like he is in mid-season form already. He's going to have a super year playing like this off of Embiid, because Embiid's going to give him a lot of good looks. And one-on-one, he's the tough man to handle. Looks like he got pushed foul, but no call.
So now we got Melton to the basket. One-handed shot, can't finish. And rebound goes to Allen. And now here come the Cavs. That's 12 rebounds for Allen. And the underhand scoop and score is good from Darius Garland. Now it's still a 26-point game. You got to start. And they got Harden. Oh, good shit. Harden. Oh, that's good for 2. Nice scoop and score by James Harden. So 71-63. 6:40 to go here to the third. Now we got Garland. Now locked down by Maxey. Here comes Mitchell to the basket. Kicks out to Mobley for 3. That is no good. Harris comes up with the rebound. Harris not himself. Now hands off to Maxey. Now we try to get the half-court offense reset. Now to Melton. Now to Tucker in the corner for 3. That is short. Rebound goes to Isaiah Mobley. And now we got LeVert now taking it up for the Cavaliers. Now with a double team on LeVert. Now to Mitchell on the perimeter for 3. Down it goes for Donovan Mitchell. Poor closeout.
We passed the midway point of the third quarter. And we have a timeout on the floor.
And we get a timeout.
Donovan Mitchell and the Cavaliers trailed this game.
Hey, of course. Typical Sixers fashion in poor closeouts. Yeah, boy. Let's just see how everything goes on. See how Dante's doing. Shout out to the 7 though that's in the building. Right. As well. Well, that should be like another topic. Yeah, right. That should be another topic good for my morning show. See how my boy Dante's doing. Alrighty. Alrighty. Trying to see what other Google. Yeah.
Make sure to check it all out. Hey, speaking of that game, it's always fun when your teammates get together. And guess who was there on Saturday? Donovan Mitchell, Dean Wade, Dylan Windler, Isaac Coro. They all went to the Guards game on Saturday and had a great time out there, guys. Thank you, Serena Donovan, of course, a big baseball fan. Grew up in a baseball family.
And Reed looking at the house. Now to Harris. Harris for three. That is short. And Daniel House. Looks like, again, that's going to be a foul. It looks like on Isaiah Mobley. At 5:36 here in the third.
The Cavs have fought their way back now. Now it's time to get into another frame of mind, which is get control of the game and cut down the mistakes, make some shots, play good defense.
That's the second time Isaiah has fouled a three.
And the first is good for Tobias Harris with 72-66.
Tobias Harris, his role has changed over the last few seasons, particularly with the addition of James Harden. Becomes even more critical for Harris.
And both free throws are good, so now we're going to go for one more.
Philadelphia offense.
Oh, yeah, man. And it's tough to play with two stars that they have because they both have one-on-one games, and so they control the ball a lot. And to me, Harris is more of a catch-and-shoot guy, a guy that catches.
And 3 for 3 goes Tobias Harris with 74-66. 5:34 to go. So now it looks like we got about Levert. Now to Mitchell. Now Mitchell gets it to Allen. Allen with the ball in his hands. And Garland, and that's good for two. Yeah, come on. Sixers cannot be doing that. So now it looks like we got Milton. Now to Korkmaz. God damn, why is he even on the floor? And Korkmaz to Harris, open three again. And Allen or Garland comes up with the rebound, and here come the Cavaliers.
It's a 6-point game.
And thought about a step back three, and Daniel House takes it away. It's going to be a 2-on-1. Yeah, it cannot fall. So Mitchell comes up with the rebound, and Garland will have, and then they have to foul Garland.
That was a good solid pass that time by Mitchell. Long way down the floor, down and out from the quarterback.
Take a rest, Darius. You've earned it. Look at this pass.
Yep, nice little pass over the top. Oh. Touchdown. Opportunity for two shots.
We mentioned Garland's been a model of efficiency tonight. 6 of 8.
So we got 4.5 to go here in the third, with 2 free throws coming for Darius Garland.
If you think about the two guards that we have, along with LeVert, it's going to be a lot of nights where everybody's going to be efficient like that. They don't need a lot of shots to get good numbers. And that's because we have talent that the teams have to defend, have to double team, they have to scheme for. And if you move the ball properly, you get good looks.
And first one is good. 74-69, still in favor of the
Tickets for fan mail starting at just $25 a ticket. Visit Cavs.com/offers. What a terrific atmosphere it is here inside the field.
shout out to the 4 people though.
Jumping.
Yes, it was, man. It was exciting. Every game was like unbelievable. And the same thing will happen this season.
And that is good. So that's a 4-point game. So under 4.5 to go, and the Sixers at one point had a 15-point lead, and that was no longer the case. So still Sixers basketball with 4:23 to go here in the third quarter. And now it looks like you get inbound to Paul Reed. Now to Milton. Goes around a screen. Milton to Reed for 2. Down it goes for Paul Reed. Now it's back to 6 with 4:10 to go here in the third.
I couldn't get my head over there quick enough. It came too fast.
And Mitchell splits a couple of defenders and be fouled on the play.
Here's the replay, which I'm really excited to see. Note the iron neck, which barely moved.
We have to have peripheral vision in this job.
Daniel House laughing as well. Yeah. Bring the old ear.
So we got 2 free throws from Mitchell. And the first one is good. It's 76-71 in favor of the Sixers.
4:01 to go here in the third. Donovan Mitchell on the line.
And both free throws are good. So now it's back to a 4-point game. So under 4 to go. You got Milton with the ball in his hands. And then Milton to the basket on the baseline. Milton now gets to the Korkmaz. 2 steps. Niang. And Mitchell takes it away from Paul Reed. And Garland, deep 3. That is air. That's an air ball. And that's going to be Sixers basketball. Korkmaz pump fakes. And Coro took a slam into Paul Reed, and he's kind of shaking up on the play.
Drop step and continue to flow with the ball that time while Coro on the defensive end of the floor. One thing about that stanchion, it doesn't give. When you hit it, you're going to stop.
There are pads on that, but
So we got House on Garland.
No, those pads hurt.
Garland, this one back to Mitchell.
And that's taken away by Korkmaz. Here comes the 2-on-1 fast break. Korkmaz to the basket. And down it goes for Korkmaz. Back to 6 goes the Sixers lead. With under 3 to play. And Okoro to the corner. Now I got Allen. Allen hands off to Garland. Goes to run a screen. Garland gets blocked from behind by Daniel House, and that's going to be a shot. Apparently, got lucky but not a shot clock violation, apparently.
Now, this is one of those plays that certainly will be reviewed and probably is being reviewed as we speak in Secaucus to see if that shot was taken in time.
And floater, that is good for 2.
Rule change this year. Once that's determined, it will be relayed down to the scorer's table to change it before, if they can, the first dead ball. Is that where the blue light comes on? That's where the blue light comes on. That's it.
And House on Garland to Allen. Looks like to Mobley. Mobley having a hard time getting Posting up Milton. Spins. Now kicks out to Mitchell. Steps inside for a deep three. Down it goes. Now it's a 3-point game. Yeah, Corey. Well, I mean, got to give Mitchell his respect from deep, though. Reed now hands it up to Niang, back to Reed, and will get fouled. So timeout on the floor goes to Cavaliers. With about 1:33 to go, it is still a 3-point game after originally the Sixers hold a 15-point lead. Still, unfortunately, that really doesn't fucking change the fact that the Sixers still continue to blow it. Even when they're out double digits, they still, that's the one thing they still. But yeah. All right. But yeah, shout out to everybody that's coming through, though. Yeah. All right. So it looks like
He took an extra look at that shot taken by Darius Garland. The NBA Replay Center.
it looks like another revealing for Darius Garland shot. So let's see.
Garland did not get that shot off in time. Watch the ball come back to Darius. Keep an eye on the clock. Also the red light. Yep. The ball is still on his fingertips. So that basket is wiped out. Now, again, here's the difference this season with the blue light. Last season, Secaucus would review plays like that. Potential shot clock violations, potential 2s or 3s. But what would happen is they wait until the first dead ball to make that change.
It's back to, okay, so now it's a 5-point game. And we get a foul on the floor. Yeah.
Precise thing happened to Miami in the playoff series last year. Max Strus took a shot.
Shout out to the 6 people that's in here, though. Appreciate everybody coming through. We got Kurt Korkmaz to the line for 2. Oh, good Lord. And that first is good. So now it's back to a 6-point league.
Situation as far as your strategy is concerned. Right. I mean, it changes. The situation changes.
And that is good. So both free throws are good. And here we go. So now we got. Now I get a handoff from LeVert to Garland. Now locked down by Daniel House Jr. Now hands off to LeVert. LeVert. And that's taken away by Paul Reed. And here comes the Sixers offense. And House to Korkmaz. Back to House. Back to Korkmaz. Korkmaz trying to get some help. 58 seconds to go here.
Foul is called. It's on Okoro. Okoro thought Reed was going to get called for a moving screen.
It looked like he moved his.
So 54.6 to go. Oh, wrong number. There we go. Shout out to the 10, though, that's coming out the building, though.
Looks up at the Humongatron.
I don't know. And first free throw is good by Korkmaz. It's now.
Kind of stayed in that position. Maybe that's why the foul went against him.
Korkmaz makes his first. It's revealed during training camp that Korkmaz was dealing with a nerve issue. Started in his shoulder, ran down.
So both free throws are good. So now we got 53 seconds to go.
Affected his shooting and did so badly. The numbers played that out. He had one of his worst shooting seasons of his NBA career. And the ultimate situation has been rectified.
Now we got Levert to the basket. And that is too strong. And rebound goes to Jared Allen, but that's taken away by Korkmaz. Now gives it to Milton for three. That's no good. With under 30 seconds to go. 84-75 still to lead the Sixers. Shout out to the 2 likes on Facebook, though. Appreciate everybody coming through on Facebook, though. And Garland gets blocked from behind. Here come the Sixers with under 10 seconds to go. And House to the basket. And tough shot. Good for 2. And the third quarter comes to a close. So to the fourth quarter we go. So the Sixers now up 11. So now it's back to an 11-point lead. Shout out to the 9 that's in the building. Like I said, I greatly appreciate everybody coming through. Who the hell else called me? People are weird. People need to stop calling me. But yeah. So you guys don't want to. Also, let's do. I need to go. All right, let's get to some comments here. But shout out to everybody, though. Shout out to the 6 people watching the stream, and especially the 2. Especially make that 8. Actually, shout out to the 2 people that actually hit that like button on Facebook, though. Greatly appreciate that. All right. Righty. All right. So the final 12 minutes here in Cleveland. Shout out to the 5 that's in the building.
Our thanks to our talented truck, in particular Pat Farrow. What's called a retease. That's what I saw coming back. Cavaliers trail this game by 11.
Now we got Mobley. Now gets it to Raul Neto. Good Lord. Now we got number 8 to kicks it out, and that's picked off by Paul Reed. So Paul Reed comes up with a second steal. And Niang for 3. Down it goes. So 89-75, under 11 and a half to go here in the fourth. So now we got, looks like we got So we got Mobley, thought about a three. Now gets it to Neto, or it's like Neto for twos. What's that, two? Back to Mobley, I should say. Mobley, and that's going to be on Shake Milton.
There's a look at Isaiah. 21 months older.
11:09 here in the fourth.
That would be a record.
He aged quickly.
Yeah.
And Neto.
Good pass inside.
That's good for two. So good looking pass.
Moving inside, and Neto with his head up finds the open man.
Milton check by Neto.
Now we got Korkmaz around the screen.
For this team.
That's Thibault for three, and that is good.
Spot as Thibault connects on his second three of the evening.
So that's 6 points for Thibault. 92-77 lead the Sixers. About 10:38 to go. Now Neto with tough defense in his face. Akite. And spins. Now that gets picked off. And Reed causes another turnover. Now Korkmaz to Milton. Milton on the baseline, underhand scoop. Good for two by Shake Milton. South of the 6, 7 people. Now we got Mobley. Now to Akite. And that's going to be a loose ball, and that's going to be out of bounds still. Cleveland basketball.
There's that feed by the 8-year man in Neto. Yep. JP said he makes shots, he can defend, he can play make. And as we have another whistle.
So another whistle on the floor.
Let's check in with Serena, who has more on Neto.
Yeah, John, you mentioned JB Bickerstaff talking about him. He also said that he's been one of the surprises of training camp. And I thought it was interesting that when Neto was asked about what he was looking for in his next contract before he signed with the Cavs, he said, firstly, a competitive team.
And the first free throw is short.
Play, and a team that wanted to have him around.
Shout out to the 8 that's coming into the building, though.
The interest the Cavs had in him, and it's been a really good relationship so far.
And that's exactly, Serena, what you want as a player, especially.
And we get an inbound. Look at to Stevens. Now it's a Neto. Neto now hands off to. Oh, that's new. So Osman, he could not make the three. So here comes Shake Milton. Kicks out to Niang. Open three. That can't fall. And nice offensive rebound by Paul Reed. And gets it to Niang. Niang got it by Osman. Korkmaz, tough three. Can't fall. Osman to the basket. Short. Rebound goes to Philadelphia. Now we got Shake Milton running the floor. Goes to up the defense. Goes again. That is good for two. So 9:03 to go. Now here. So now we got Stevens. And with tough defense, now gets it to Neto. We have to 21. Now gets it to Osman. And that's going to be against Paul Reed. It looks like why that whistle has went. With 8:45 to go here in the fourth.
20 points apiece and 5 assists apiece last season. They are Trae Young and DeJounte Murray of the Hawks, and Darius Garland and Donovan Mitchell of the Cavaliers.
Right, it's amazing, isn't it? Now, see how it all pans out.
So now we get, looks like we got 21. We'll hand it off to, looks like, to number 8, Stevens. Tough shot, can't fall. Rebound goes to Matisse Thybulle. Now we got Shake Milton running the points. It looks like most of the serves are going to be done for the night. And we have a foul on the floor, so let me just sync up the game clock on my screen.
In the playoffs last season, they needed toughness. And they went and got two of the toughest guys in the league in Tucker and Harrell. So believe me, they feel they are ready for battle now, and they're going to be tough to handle.
So it was last season.
Now, looks like Negan gets the inbound from Korkmaz. Now to Thibault. Back to Korkmaz. Korkmaz. And that's going to be an offensive foul against Korkmaz.
A month later, they were teammates in Philly. Tucker, Daniel House, D'Anthony Melton, and Montrezl Harrell, three of whom should make up Doc's bench. Yes.
So it looks like we got Isaiah Joe now on the floor for the Sixers. So now we got Stevens.
And Montrezl will play heavy minutes. Doc already knows what he's about.
Now we get someone trying to get a screen.
Heavily, I think.
That's almost a turnover by Cleveland. And that's going to be out of bounds. Still holding.
4 seconds remain on the shot clock.
Mm.
Jay Nemhard sees his first action for the Cavs. Get a look here at Charlie Brown and Michael Foster for the visiting 76ers.
So we got Michael Foster actually coming in. Okay, that's an interesting. And 4 seconds on the shot clock. That is no good. And Diakite with a nice poke out to Stevens. And that is no good. And we'll draw the contact going. So that's going to be 2 free throws for Cleveland. 2 more free throws for Cleveland. With 7:47 left to go. Shout out to everybody, though. Shout out to the 9 people, though.
I mean, he definitely was trying to do something there.
Doug's angry.
Yes.
Remember, last season, he hit his head on the backboard trying to come back and block a shot. You want to talk
So
about
Stevens.
Yeah, he brings
First free
that
throw
element
is
of
good. So 96-78
certainly one of those
for
players
the Cleveland Cavaliers.
for small forward minutes this season. Third-year man out of Penn State. Last season played 63 games. Did Lamar made 13 starts.
Both free throws are good. So it's 96-79. So now we got Korkmaz now leading the charge. Jesus.
That's why Philly would have got 2.
And Korkmaz to Joe.
Shot by Diakite. Joe tries to work himself loose as he gets picked up by Osmond.
Step back 3 for Isaiah Joe. Down it goes. Now it's back to a 20-point lead for the Philadelphia 76ers with 7:20 to go here in the 4th.
Threes during both of his seasons at Arkansas as Neto inside missed the first time, got it back.
And that is good for 2 by Raul Neto. Now back to an 18-point game. So Joe will now give it to Korkmaz. And it looks like we get Charlie Brown with the screen. Top 3 cannot fall, but offensive rebound goes to. Now to Thibault for 3. Down it goes from Matisse Thibault. That is 9 points from Matisse Thibault. 102-81, Sixers lead. And that's going to be good for 2 and the 3 for Diakite. And we have a timeout on the floor before the 3-point conversion. So far, Sixers, like I said, they actually started cleaning up their shots and actually, especially with T. Thibault anyway, who's not a good 3-point shooter, but has made some pretty big threes so far in tonight's ball game. That's for sure. But yeah, this is crazy. Not say crazy, but the Sixers are actually just playing well and try to get better before the start of the regular season. But yeah. Ugh. All right. So, still in the commercial break though. Shout out to everybody coming through. If you guys know, welcome everybody as well. And then, the next summer you'll see. All right. Shout out to everybody, though. All right.
Once he gets going. So now the team is going to follow right behind him. From the first quarter since, he's been solid. I mean, he's shooting well, he assists well. I mean, everything is what we expected.
And we saw this formula last season, obviously a little different here in the preseason, but early, Garland would get his teammates involved, more of a distributor. Right. Second half hit. Right. Then for me to take over the scoring department.
And that is good. So now it's 102-84. Sixers still lead under 6.5 to go. And we get another foul.
You only had 5 guys you got to deal with. You got to have 2 on each one of them.
Shout out to the 7, though.
Talking about Mobley and Allen inside. I mean, and the way LeVert's looking, it could be a hard team to handle.
You got to look there at Donovan Mitchell on the Cavalier bench. There's Evan Mobley. Mobley injured prior to the first preseason game with a sprained ankle. Not believed to be serious. Timetable for his return a week or 2. Likely.
And 0 for 2 goes the Cleveland Cavaliers from the free throw line on that trip. So now it looks like we got Springer, who now hands out to Joe. Isaiah Joe to the basket. And that's going to be a goaltending. So now it's 104-84. Sixers still lead. So now looks like we got to number 5. And kicks it out. Osmond for 3. That is no good. And a tip back for 2 for Diakite. So under 6 minutes to go. Now we got Isaiah Joe. Now trying to get some help on number 35. Number 55 shoots a 3. Cannot convert. And here comes the number 19. I'm sorry. And Nemar, good for 2. So Raul Neto with an assist.
Foul is called on Charlie Brown off the ball.
So Charlie Brown commits the foul, off the ball foul. Goddamn. So now 104-88. Still holding the score. So we got now got Neymar. Now gets the screen by Diakite. And to Diakite and we'll commit the foul and we'll draw the foul from Isaiah Joe. So with 4:58 to go.
I don't think so. He was getting ready to, but they gave it to him.
Well, the Cavs are in the bonus. So Diakite to shoot 2. Again, his Cavalier debut was an impressive.
And the first free throw is good. So 104-89.
Took one away in Philly. And with 3 blocks, couple of steals, played the entire 4th quarter.
One of those sequences, he blocked 2 at one time. I mean, 2 different players. I was like, wow. But he's really, and he's been playing well in training camps also.
Pushing the Cavalier incumbent big
There we
man.
go. So now here we go. So now we got Isaiah Joe. We'll pull up for three.
Joe gets loose.
And that cannot get the offensive rebound. Here comes Raul Neto leading the charge. Up the basket. Go he goes, and down it goes for Raul Neto.
Good job of keeping it.
With under over 4.5 to go.
You could tell the defense, nobody wanted to really get in front of him, and he took advantage of it.
Talk about Neto's experience.
And tough shot by Joe. Down it goes. 106-91. Still in favor of the Sixers. Now looks like we got Osman, who turns it over. Almost turned it over again, apparently. Now to Neymar. Laying the hands out to Neto. Back to Neymar and slams it for two. Down it goes. So they have under. So good dunk by Steve. Or sorry, that was Stevens. And we get a foul on the floor, and that's going to look like that might be going against Cleveland.
He's been a great story with this team.
Yes.
Watch him. Must be a player who was in camp. Someone who eventually built his way up. Yeah, that Cavalier rotation. He's become a trusted player out there on the floor for JV.
You love stories like
That's like number 35 for three. Down it goes.
Man, these guys are shooting the ball like they hungry. Man.
So 109-93, under 3.5 at about 3:35 to go.
Last season, the Sixers shot the fourth fewest in the NBA. It wasn't really
And turns it over. Looks like Jaden Springer gets his hands on it. Here comes number 35. And he turns it over by Stevens. And Stevens now hands out to Osman for three. That is short. Jaden Springer comes up with the rebound. So now we're getting like a third unit in right now. We have our backup reserves. Because at this point, like, why risk your starters where you're blowing out? Another screen, and that's going to be against Philadelphia.
looked like he was downfield blocking on special teams.
Yeah, he kind of was leading the way for the fullback.
3:03 to go.
So we get a timeout here. Looks like by Cleveland. So Cleveland will take a timeout here as well. So kind of interesting. All right. No, damn. But shout out to the 7, though. You know, obviously right now we'll have all the backup reserves in. So, because bear with me with some of the names that I don't even know that might either may not make the main roster. So that's going to be, we'll see. All right. Yeah, righty. Ah, damn.
The Cavs get it started north of the border. For the Cavs, home opener on Sunday the 23rd in the Magic at home. You see the remainder of the October schedule at the beginning of November. A lot of road games, AC. A lot of road games. The West Coast trip once again lose early in the season.
That's for the Cavs. Got off to a good start.
Mentioned that earlier.
All right.
Last start for the Cavs last season, all that more impressive.
Yes.
As Neto carts it down the lane.
And that's no good.
Rubio is such a big part of that fast start for the Cavs.
Oh, man.
Under 3 minutes to go. So, I mean, at 2:53 to be exact. But shout out to the 8th, though, that's in the building. So we just kind of.
He was the player the Cavs could least afford to lose.
Yes.
Right. And it sounds wild.
We got Neto for 2 free throws. And the first one is good. So it's 109-94. Still the Sixers still holding strong.
It's what really hurt the team when he got injured is because they lost their leader and everybody kind of rallied behind him. Plus, he had so much experience for the guards. He really
And 102 apparently for Neto. So here come the Sixers. Then we got Isaiah Joe.
JB was able to play Rubio alongside Darius Garland. Right. Something that on paper you might have said.
And now we got 55. Now hands it to 35. He gets it to Isaiah Joe. Joe for 2. That is no good. Rebound goes to Cleveland by Stevens. So now it looks like we got Stevens to the basket. Cannot finish. Now, so around the real estate. And we got Kibe. Now turns it over.
Remember, Ricky, when he joined the Cavs, was coming off of that wonderful Olympic tournament. Oh, yes. Played incredibly well.
And here come the Sixers under the basket. Jaden Springer with a nice underhand layup. Good for 2. Lucas, it is on NBA TV. NBA TV, my guy. So under 2 minutes to go. Stevens for 2. That is short, but rebound goes to Philadelphia. Now Joe is taking it up. And we'll try to kick it up to I can't even see it. Now gets it to Springer. So Springer drives through up the lane. A nice putback by number 35. Or sorry, number 55 for 2. So it's 113-94. Still holding the Sixers under a minute and a half to go. And we get a foul on the floor. So we got 116 remaining.
Defensively, a little bit too many breakdowns one-on-one.
Let's take you back to December of last season. Here was that Rubio injury in a game against the Pelicans in New Orleans. It's still hard to watch, AC.
So yes, last year Ricky Rubio tears his ACL, so that's not a good thing to see. Now the first free throw is no good.
So much fun to talk to him about how his attitude changed from when he was originally acquired by the Cavs. Right, he was thinking, my goodness, it's going to be a long rebuild. I'm not sure at this stage of my career I'm ready for something like that.
And 1 and 2 goes for Cleveland.
That's fantastic. I love being a part
And the Sixers now taking it up here with now holding a 113-95 lead with just about a minute over to go. Now we got number 35. Looks like Foster now gets it to Joe. Back. And that's going to be a turnover by Philadelphia. Basically with 59.5 to go. So 58 seconds here.
under a minute remains. Long, arduous recovery process.
And he gets blocked from behind by Charlie Brown Jr. We're 49.2 to go.
Which is really crazy. But I mean, now I would have been back I might have played 15 years if I had the same technology they have now. So good to see Rubio getting back on his feet.
So 44 seconds. And nice two-handed layup for a Tipe.
5 assists in 11 minutes for the veteran point guard.
Springer to the basket, and he cannot get the putback. So Stevens comes up with the basketball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now 25 seconds to go. That's no good. And Charlie Brown comes up with the rebound with 18 seconds. So it looks like they're just going to hold it here and just let the clock run out. So 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And ladies and gentlemen, so the Sixers come out with a 113-97 win over the Cleveland Cavaliers. So that pushes them to 3-0 for the preseason. And then the last one they have to go to is, so far, though, overall, though, we just really had to play a lot better in terms of really just got to be smart with the basketball. But that's kind of all we got to do is just try to make timely shots. A guy like Matisse has got to make some timely shots, too. Even though he's more defensive-minded first, but, I like so far what I see the show for the Sixers today. The Sixers come out with a 113-97 victory over the Cleveland Cavaliers, which sweeps them in the preseason, but we'll see them again in the regular season as well. But like I said, pretty much everyone. But yeah, so other than that, though, I have nothing else to add. But shout out to everybody. Shout out to the 3 reactions on Facebook. With that being said, though, I appreciate everybody that's tuned in. But with that being said, this is Trevor from the podcast. Have a good night, guys.